Welcome to VINDAL'S concept. This transverse electric mode will form a frequency of a cavity resonator, which is giving us this definitely. And then this is what we are going to be looking at. Before coming to this point, I am sure you must have learned basic concept on this course, which is given as for Physics 403. So we have to go straight to this question and try to do justice. So this resonant frequency, at this particular dominant resonant frequency, where we are given as this for this transverse electric mode. And at that point, let us give a relation for this kind of problem. So I will be saying that frequency is given as 1 over 2 pi square root of mu epsilon. Then square root of m pi all square over a. Sorry, this we cover of plus n pi over b all squared plus l pi over d all squared. So this is the frequency for this transverse electric mode we are going to be looking at, and then we'll be calling that the resonance frequency and all stuff. We are not going to go into some details. Our concern here will be to do justice to this calculation question that was given, and then at this point let us start giving based on this 011 mode which was given. Then I will be happy to let you know that m is for 0, then n is 1, and then L is 1. Also remember that you were given an A to be 2 centimeter, which is given as 0.02 meter. You have to convert it to meter. You're not working with centimeter. Then the B is 2.5 cm, which will be given as 0.025 meters. And then we also given a D. You are given D as 3 centimeter, which will be given as 0.03 meters. What did I do? Divide this by 100. You have this. Centimeter converting it to meter is dividing by 100. So whenever you divide centimeter by 100, you have already converted it to meter. That was how I changed all these ones to meter. Then for every of this n, m, you have 0. Every of this n, you have 1. Every of this l, you have 1. That is what we are going to do to get our frequency. So at this point, then there is something you need to know about this 1 over square root of mu and epsilon. Remember this C is given as 3 times 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. Do you remember? This is the speed of light, and it's given as 1 over square root of mu epsilon. That is it. So we are going into there remove 1 over this and replace it with C. So we are going to be having, for that reason, we are going to be having 3 times 10 raised to power 8 over 2 pi. I hope you understand, because instead of writing this 1 over mu and epsilon, instead of writing 1 over square root of mu and epsilon, I just remove it and write 3 times 10 raised to power 8, which is the speed of light or electromagnetic wave. So that is what I just did here. Then all square root. Now m is 0. Sorry, look at this here. M is 0. If you put 0 here, 0 multiply everything here will be 0. Then, but what is left now? N is 1. So I'm going to write 1 pi square. Remember that 1 square is 1. So all over. B, what is our B? My B is 0.025. I'm not using centimeter, I'm using meter. So I'm going to write 0.025 also square. Why did I do this? This square root is both for numerator and for denominator. So that is why I wrote this up and this down. Then plus the next one is L, and L is 1. 1 square is 1. Then multiply by pi square all over. Instead of writing a D, I know that D is 0.03 meters, so I write 0.03 meters. Sorry, squared. 0.03 all squared. So see what happened here. You need to be smarter here. This and this we cancel out. What that means is that if I bring pi square out, I will have 1 over 0.025 squared plus 1 over 0.03 square, all in this side, in the sense that I factored pi square out, because there is pi square here, there is pi square here. I factor it out. Then when I remove this pi square, I will be having 1. So that was what I did. Then this is still working with 3 times 10 raised to power 8 all over 2 pi is equal to F4011. So this is that speed of light divided by 2 pi. Then pi square cancel root, you have pi will cancel this pi. Why everything here? 1 over this, everything here will give you 1600. Why everything here will give you 1111.1. Then this plus this will give you 22,711.1. Then you move on gradually. Then square root of 2711.1 will give you 52.07. Then you are not multiplying this one. You are not multiplying 10 raised. So 1.2 times 52.07. You have 63.77. Then times 10 raised to power 8. Now this one is not a standard form. If you carry this point to this one, it becomes, the point will now leave you and comes here, because it has jumped one number. That is why it's going to be multiplied by 10 raised to power 1. That one number it jumped is this one here. Then times 10 raised to power 8. Now 1 plus 8 is now according to law of indices. So we are left with 6.377 times 10 raised to power 8 hertz. This is the frequency of that transverse electric mode of 011, and this is its resonant frequency of the cavity. Thank you.